Hey guys, this is a very highly requested video. We always get a lot of questions whenever we travel to Japan, and I thought I'd sit down and give you guys my tips to having a smooth trip to Tokyo. My number one tip, this is like the key to having a smooth trip in Japan, is to rent a pocket Wi-Fi. I will put links in the description box where I get mine. They deliver this pocket Wi-Fi to your hotel, or you can pick it up at the airport when you get there. This is gonna cost you like maybe 40 or 50 bucks for your trip. I mean, depending on how long. If you're there for a week, about 40, 50 bucks. And it will save your life. It will give you directions. It will give you, everything that you need to survive in Japan. I can't highly recommend this more. Get a pocket Wi-Fi. Put it in your bag, carry it with you all the time. It'll last you all day. They give you a battery with it so you can keep charging it throughout the day and you will be set. Now, number two, depending on where you're coming from, you're looking at a pretty long flight over to Japan or Tokyo. From LA, it can be anywhere between 12 and 13 hours, so entertainment is key. You have to plan out your entertainment. I love and will always bring an audiobook with me or two, specifically from Audible, and you guys know that Audible is a big supporter of our channel. Audible is the leading provider of audiobooks with over 180,000 titles across many different genres and types, fiction, nonfiction, etc. Audiobooks are great to listen to on the plane. I bring like 2 or 3 with me all the time. On this last trip we did to Japan, which is coming up in our vlogs pretty soon, I got a very funny kind of book for me. You guys might laugh at me, but I got this book right here. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. Don't make fun of me. We have a new house. We have lots of stuff. I need to know where to put it. So I thought that it was actually Anna's idea to get this book, but I was like, hey, I'm pretty interested in this. I'm gonna read it. Well, not gonna read it. I'm gonna listen to it. So I downloaded it, and it's a great little book. So I think if you are anyone who is looking to declutter or de-stress your life, check it out. It was a great listen to on the plane, and I can't wait to put a lot of those ideas into motion. For our audience members, Audible is offering a free 30-day trial, so you can download this book or any book of your choice and try out their service. It's an awesome service. I can't highly recommend it more, and I'm so happy that they sponsor our channel. You guys can go to Audible by going to audible.com/annaleeandjesse right here. I will put the link down below too. That's audible.com/annaleeandjesse and get your free month trial of their service. Just go try it. You're gonna love it, I promise. So like I said, guys, it's a very long flight to Japan, so you're gonna wanna have everything prepared. Make sure all your entertainment is on your iPhone or iPad or laptop. It's synced, test it out, make sure it all works. Test out your headphones, make sure you have batteries. These are all things you're gonna wanna do a couple days before your flight. You don't wanna be doing this the night before, scrambling to make sure everything's downloaded, synced, etc. All right, the next most important thing I can tell you guys is to be organized. Organize your passports, your tickets, everything like that in advance, and possibly even get yourself one of these. This is just a simple passport holder and card holder that Anna and I have. And what we keep in it is our passports there, and then we'll also keep our tickets in here as well. We also keep a pen. A pen is super important when you're traveling. This is also a good place to put any money you might want to bring with you, and it's easy to stick in and out of your bag, and you have all of your tickets, everything organized, and have everything printed out the night before. Also, when you're about to go through security, make sure you have everything organized. Put everything into one pocket or into one bag. Get your shoes ready to take off. Get your laptop ready. Be that person who just breezes through security. It's really easy to do if you prepare. All right, now you guys are on the plane. Now, what you want to do is have a plan, because 12 or 13 hours or even longer is a really long time, and you don't want to screw up the rest of your trip with a bad flight. Make sure you dress comfortable. Make sure you have easy to take on and off shoes, and have your headphones and your entertainment all ready to go. You really got to think like, okay, we're gonna get on the plane, we're gonna eat, we're gonna entertain ourselves. Right about, just before halfway through, you're gonna want to think about sleeping. You might want to take a pill called melatonin. It's gonna help you sleep and reset your body clock. Another good tip, change your watch or your iPhone to Japan time the minute you get on the plane. whenever you look at your phone or your laptop or anything like that, your brain is going to start to think in Japan time. And that's going to really help you out with your jet lag. Now, when you land in Japan, you're going to have to go through a customs. It's pretty simple. They're just going to take a picture of you and take your fingerprints. They're going to ask you a few questions, and you're going to have to have filled out a form, and this is where your pen comes in handy. They'll give you the form on the plane, have it filled out as soon as possible, put it with your passports, and you are ready to go when you land. As quickly as you can get without rushing or killing everyone, get to the immigration line, and you can breeze through there in a couple minutes. In Narita or Haneda, the bags come off very fast. We'll go through another quick immigration thing where they may or may not check your bags, and then you're out into the airport. All right, so how do you get from the airport to wherever you're going? There are airport buses that you can book in advance. These will get you to Tokyo in about an hour and a half, and they drop you off at many major hotels or major areas. If you're not going to a specific hotel, there might be a hotel that it drops off that's near yours. These are very convenient and they're very easy to do, and right when you come off the plane, you're going to see the desk for them. It's almost impossible to screw up. The other option is the NEX train, which is also very easy to do. It's just basically like getting off the plane. You're going to go into a little mini subway station and get onto a train, and it's going to take you directly to Tokyo. So train or bus, it's your choice. They both will get you there pretty quickly. All right, so what are you going to do for money when you get to Tokyo? This is so simple, it's going to blow your mind. Stay away from those airport money changing counters. They're going to rip you off. When you get to Tokyo, when you get to wherever you're going, find the nearest 7-Eleven. They are so easy to find, and use your debit card to take out money. I think the right amount of money is about 100,000 yen per day for 2 people. You'll have probably a little bit left over at the end of the day. That'll include like shopping, as long as you don't do any major purchases, which I would suggest doing on a credit card, and food and drinks, and that includes your subway rides as well. All right, so get to your hotel room. My #1 tip, and I learned this from Annalee, is to unpack right away. Get out your bags, take everything out, lay all your toiletries out in the bathroom, put all your clothes away, hang them up, put them in drawers, etc. Have a quick shower. You're gonna feel awesome and ready to tackle Tokyo. All right, your travel in Tokyo is gonna be completely based around the subway system. I highly suggest taking a lot of time beforehand. Familiarize yourself with the subway system online. It's really easy, it's really simple to get around, as long as you prepare yourself. I suggest getting a Suica or a Passmo card. You can go to any of the machines where you see those names. They are really easy to find in a station. I'll show you, they look like this. And in the top right corner of every single one of those machines, there's an English button. And from there, you can create yourself a Suica or a Passmo card that has your name on it, and you charge it up with money for the day or for the week. So these are really convenient cards. Throw $100 on there and you'll be good for your whole trip. There's some great apps out there that really help you get around. I like Tokyo Plus Rail Map. You put in where you are and you put in your destination, and it calculates you the fastest way to get there. The fastest way might not be the easiest way. So this is where being familiar with the Tokyo subway system is really good. There is a subway line called the Yamanote line, which is a big circle. This is a great line for beginners because you can't screw it up. If you get on one side, it's a circle, you're gonna go along the bottom. If you miss your stop, you can just get off and go back one. Or if you really wanna go all the way around again, have fun and do that. Keep your subway travel super easy. Find the easiest way, not the quickest way. And you will be very happy and very confident traveling around Tokyo. And I'm gonna suggest avoiding rush hour at first. It's pretty fun to experience it, seeing people crammed onto the train with you, but it's a little bit nuts and a little bit confusing. Plan to avoid riding the train at 9 a.m. and at 5 p.m. Just do something else during that time. So I'm highly suggesting that you pick your hotel based on proximity to a subway station. If you can be within 5 minutes to a subway station, you're gonna be set. You don't wanna be taking a cab from the subway station or walking for 20 minutes, it's gonna tire you out. If you can get into a hotel, let's say like the Shibuya XL, which is literally on top of the Shibuya subway station, you are gonna be very happy, and that's a great hotel to base your Tokyo travel on. All right guys, the most important tip I can give you is to give yourself an itinerary. Break up your trip into the amount of days you're gonna be there and the amount of time you wanna spend doing certain things. Do a lot of research. Do this for months. You can plan well in advance for all of your things you want to do. Divide your day up into like half days or full days, and also plan your itinerary based on the subway. If you're up here to see something, you don't want to be going over there and then going back to the middle. Plan your trips so you're going to go smoothly along a subway line. This is going to save you a lot of hassle and you'll enjoy your trip a lot more. Make sure that everything you want to go to is open on the day you want to go to it. Make sure you have all the information from the website of the place you want to go to or from Google. Any kind of direction you can give yourself is key. There's multiple subway exits from stations and it can be very confusing when you first walk out. Google Maps will not always work that great when there's a crush of people around you. It can sometimes get confused, so you might have to walk a little bit away from a subway station to be able to get your bearings on Google Maps. So it can be confusing. So any kind of hint you can give yourself, like go to this exit, cross the street, go to this store, find a picture of the store online and put it in your itinerary. These are all things that are going to save you later on. I personally use an app called Evernote. I find it's fantastic. You can divide up your itinerary by day, and by every day I have notes of where to go, pictures, links to their websites, etc. The more information you can stash away in Evernote, the better. I also would have our days divided up, but I would also have kind of flexible things, like if you're in Roppongi, you might want to check out this, because while you're walking around, you might actually see that place and go, wait, that looks familiar. Refer to your Evernote and you'll see hey, this is that restaurant. Oh, let's go to it. The more planning you can do, the better. All right, now contrary to what I just said, eating in Tokyo, you can pretty much go into any restaurant and you're gonna have a good meal. We've always had that experience. Except for one time when we had ramen and it was really fish-based, but I'm sure if you liked fish-based ramen, it was awesome ramen. That's the great thing about Tokyo. If you don't plan where you're gonna eat, you're probably gonna be okay. When you first walk in, ask for an English menu. Many restaurants will have that. Even if they don't understand English, you can point to the menu and order food. One of my favorite tips for Japan is to just be super polite. The Japanese people are very polite. They will help you out if you ask for help, or they will at least try. If they speak no English whatsoever, they will probably just try to find someone who might be able to help you. We've had people walk us around because we were lost in subway stations. People will go out of their way to help you in Japan. But look around you and see how everyone else is acting. When you're on the train, if it's super quiet, it's probably a good idea to be super quiet too. Sometimes on subway trains, people can be kind of noisy. That's your chance to talk as well. But if everyone else is being quiet, I'd suggest being quiet as well. Same thing with restaurants. Some will be raucous and noisy. Some will be quiet and serene. Just look around you, emulate what everyone else is doing. It's a really easy way to fit into Japan. Guys, I hope you liked this video. If you did, thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe because we're pretty awesome. And please comment down below if you have any questions. If there's a lot of interest, or if you'd like to see it, I will do a follow-up video and answer some of those questions. Also be on the lookout for mine and Anna's latest trip to Japan, which will be coming up next on our channel. We were there last week, so keep an eye out for that. Bye.